Hello, I am the head here at the Devys, and I am currently wanting people to join me and upload videos and to learn Java with me. So if you know any Java or would like to, and would like to be part of this group or organisation that I'm starting, then my email is in the description below, and so is my website. Sorry, I heard something in my bathroom. But let's get into the first tutorial of this series. This is just my calculator, which I reviewed in another episode. So we're going to be starting by clicking. We're going to start by clicking File, New, Java Project, and then it should pop up with this. I know you couldn't see the other bit. Then you can name it. I'm going to name this tutorial. All of this should be set properly. Then you're going to click Finish. So now on the left in your Package Explorer, you should right click on it, click New, and then go to Class. We're going to call this class Tut, because your class should never be have the same name as your source folder. So this is what it starts off looking like, and this is very basics of Java. So this application, if you ran it, would have no output. That's my calculator. If you ran this application, it would have no output. It's just not running this one. It has nothing to run, because every Java application has to have a main method, which is done by typing this in. Whoops, done by typing this in. It's done by typing that. So that may look confusing or make no sense to you. Don't worry, it shouldn't make sense at the moment. What this is doing is creating a method, and this method is public, it's static, and it's void, which means, oh god, it's void, which means it doesn't return any value. And then the name of this method is called main. So imagine you were in McDonald's, and ordering would be a method, opening the door would be a method. When you get there, first you'd call the method to open the door, then you'd call the method to walk through the door, you'd call the method to choose your food, you'd call the method to buy your food. This is what methods are like. So this main method would be the method that always happens. So say so it would be waking up in the morning would be the main method, and then there'd be sub methods like go to McDonald's, if that makes sense. So in this main method, what we can do is we can create a variable. The first type of variable we're going to do print hello world, because that's what everything does. So, wow, that did not work, did it? Well, my keyboard is set up wrong, but that should be fine for now. That's actually extremely annoying. Hello world, when you run this program now, it will say, ooh, what just happened there? Did not mean to do that. Get back down there, console. Now I've just lost my console. Okay, sorry about that. I messed up a little bit. So let me just delete that, sorry. So what you want to do first, to get the input of the user, is you want to type in this. Import just import space java.util.scanner with a semicolon at the end. Then you're going to do scanner, and the name of your scanner, I'm just going to call it scan, equal to new scanner with system.in in the parentheses. So now what we have is something that will scan for this, and this will print hello world. I'm just going to change the text to hi. Change the text to hi, what's your name? Then what we're going to do is we're going to introduce a new variable, or a variable actually. Okay, so we are going to start by introducing a type of variable called a string. A string is literally a string, a load of letters put on a string, so A, B, C, D, so on. So we're going to call our string the name, because it's going to be the name, going to be equal to scan dot, and then you see all these will come up. We want to have next line as our choice. Then we're going to do exactly the same thing. System.out.print line, except this time we don't want the speech marks in there. We're just going to type in name. You'll probably see they've both become highlighted because it knows they're the same variable. So let me just recap what's happened here. This is creating an instance of this scanner, and we've called it scan. What the scanner does is it scans for the input in the console. So first it says, what's your name? Well, hi, what's your name? Then we create a string called name. Okay guys, sorry about that. Just people are interrupting me. So when you run the program, what it does is creates a new instance of the scanner. It says, hi, what's your name? When we type in Jake, currently it's trying to give a value to this thing called name, this variable called name. So if you type in Jake, when you press enter, that's giving it an input and giving the value of the string name, or whatever we type in, and then afterwards it prints the name again. So what we can do now is we can say hi there space name, and we can go comma space lovely to meet you. You see how this is throwing arrows? We need to add pluses in, and because these are they're not integers, so they don't have an integer value, they won't physically be they won't mathematically be added together. They'll be appended on the end of each other. So, okay, what's your name? Jake. Hi there, Jake. Lovely to meet you. So, as you can see, with quite a small bit of code, you can do quite a cool thing. And next time, I'm going to get more in depth with methods and maybe show a bit of a better input method that I usually use, and maybe show you how I've used some of it in the calculator, but I'm not too sure. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you stay watching for the next episode in this tutorial. Both will be uploaded roughly at the same time, because I want to kickstart the series with a few episodes so you can just get started, and by the time you've got to the last one that's available, then a few more should be out, which would be great, wouldn't it? So I hope you watch the next video. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment and subscribe.